Salam and welcome to you, worthy friends. Welcome to the internet's place of mystery, of enchantment, and the dumbest videos you'll ever see! Hey YouTube, it's That Smirking Cat here. I'm here to talk to you today about fucking Disney. Everybody loves it. Well, at least most people do. But whether you love it or hate it, it's so deeply ingrained into our culture. You know, it's something that everybody knows, everybody has experienced on some level, and it's great. And it may have been a little bit of an influence for me becoming furry, ultimately. But I'm here specifically to talk about a video game that I really, really enjoy, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, granted, my history with Disney, it's a very long one, because I grew up in a house that's filled to the brim with Disney stuff. You need to take a look at this. Okay, so this is going to be kind of guerrilla style filming, but I need to show you people this, because this gives you an idea of my childhood growing up. Okay, you see this? You see this shit? This is the Main Street Electrical Parade on top of my parents' TV, and we've had this for like probably 15-20 years. It's a Mickey and Minnie cuckoo clock, and then it's hard to see with the angle, but this entire shelf is filled with nothing but Disney stuff. It's all Disney DVDs and Blu-rays. It's crazy. And then here's a totem pole from the Wilderness Lodge. Oh, and here's more of Main Street. This is just crazy. How much, you know, Disney's been a part of my life. Oh, and yeah, you'll love this. These are lithographs. And, you know, a picture with Walt Disney's signature and cells and all that good stuff. But this was my childhood growing up. I was surrounded by Disney. How could I not love it? So, anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm here to talk about Disney Infinity. If you're familiar with it, you'll know exactly what the hell this is. This is your little pad that you put your figurines and your discs and playsets or whatever on, and it's a really fun game. Now, specifically, I'm going to be talking about 2.0, which came out this past year, which is a lot of fun to fuck around with. I recently, this holiday season, actually was able to obtain quite a bit of the new Disney 2.0 content, and I love it. You know, I actually got this one before Christmas. I've got, you know, Donald Duck here, who's like one of my favorites growing up. Look how adorable he is. He's so tiny. But, you know, I've got quite a few. I actually got almost all of the Guardians of the Galaxy figurines, which that's a big thing with Disney Infinity 2.0, is that the inclusion of Marvel was in here. So that's great for a lot of Marvel fans, because they actually go pretty in depth with it. But specifically, you know, I've got the Guardians of the Galaxy set. You know, it comes with a little play set, and then it comes with a Star-Lord and a little Gamora. And actually, before I got that, I actually got a Groot and a Rocket Raccoon. Now, my version of the game is specifically for the PlayStation 4, which, if you don't have a PS4, they're really fun and awesome. But I can understand why buying a new console is not the option for everybody. But I really, truly love Disney and everything about Disney. Some of their business practices have not been the best, but honestly, considering a lot of the corporations out there, they're a little bit better about stuff. They're just more public. But this game is fantastic. At least according to my opinion. I thoroughly enjoy it because there's a lot of creativity to it, and it's a lot of fun to experience, and just fun, just pure unadulterated fun for me, because there's a lot of love for classic Disney, the new stuff that's Disney, you know, stuff on the Disney Channel like Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb, which are two great shows, and you know, a lot of love for the Marvel stuff as well. Like I said before, there's so much stuff involving Marvel that you wouldn't expect to see in like Disney Infinity. especially just kind of obscure stuff. But it's a ton of fun, and it's a great game to pick up. Now, a lot of people are kind of apprehensive about getting it because of the price point, and I get that. I really do, because money is tight for a lot of people, and throwing out a lot of money for a new game, especially one that, like, you pay for a lot of content for it, I can understand that. I really do. But, you know, I happen to get a lot of the figures just because of, you know, gift cards and, you know, wanting them for Christmas and what have you. So, for happenstance, I have some of the content. But I can understand a lot of people being like, I don't really know, because it is expensive. It can be expensive, especially if you're buying it for someone who's younger. My recommendation is if you're like a collector or just a huge fan of Disney or a huge fan of Marvel, I would definitely say to pick this up. It is so fun to mess around with and build things, and, you know, if you're able to get some of the playsets are really well designed. I've only gotten the Guardians of the Galaxy one, but I love it so much, and there's a lot of love for it, and it's really cool to kind of see the characters interact and everything like that. But overall, I would recommend picking this game up. Now, I know that I haven't posted a lot of videos, so, you know, seeing my tastes kind of coming out, it's hard to say whether or not you're going to want to listen to me or not, because you could just be like, hey, this guy's completely insane, so why the hell should I listen to him? But, you know, as more videos come out, and if you could revisit this one down the road, and you think, his opinion is valid, and it's not completely insane, then yeah, go ahead and check this game out, definitely. Because when it really comes down to it, a lot of games nowadays, I don't think there's an element of fun in them enough. But this game is so much fun. It really is just pure fun, because I would say there's a challenge to it, but it's not too heavy of a challenge, which a lot of people complain about with some games, is that they can be too challenging or too little challenging or whatever. But the fact that there's very little challenge to this, but there's creativity and imagination being encouraged in this game, I think it really puts it up there with a lot of good games. But that's just my experience with it. I would say if you're kind of up in the air whether or not to get it or not, maybe see if a friend has it, or, you know, or a family member or whatever, and just try it out. See if it's for you. If it is, go ahead and buy it, because you're gonna have fun. You're going to have fun, and that's definitely my recommendation. So I want to thank you guys for sitting through this stupid little rant of mine about this new game. But thank you very much for sitting through it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and maybe learn something from it. Probably not much, but, you know. But if you like it, like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, and keep coming back for more. I'm That Smirking Cat, signing off.